let's talk about the four keys for building a better you and what it means to be better today than you were yesterday.
Welcome to the Principles for Smart Living show with Conrad L. Jones. Here we talk about 5 things vitally important to smart living, which we call the Life Mastery Matrix. Those 5 things are faith, growth, excellence, contribution, and self-care. Faith constitutes your spiritual journey and relationship with God. Growth is your attitude to keep learning and becoming a better person. Excellence is your approach to doing quality work in everything you put out in the world. Contribution is about sharing your gifts and talents to be a blessing to others and to unlock more of your God-given capacity and capabilities. And self-care is you taking care of your body, mind, and spirit, and also getting quiet rest to refresh and renew yourself regularly. Let's join Conrad.
If this is your first time joining me on the show, I want to say welcome and thanks for sharing your time with me. In the previous episode, we talked about 3 secrets for connecting with the success conscious mindset and how the combination of confidence, determination, and faithful actions, how they work together. In today's episode, let's talk about the 4 keys for building a better you and what it means to be better today than you were yesterday. Now, I know that can mean many different things to many different people. But the crux of our conversation is based on becoming better today than you were yesterday. To keep making improvements, no matter how small they are, but you keep making improvements to your life. Many of us have been wounded in life by many different things and sometimes many different people. Whether we were told as kids to stay in the corner and to shut up, we have had our hearts broken too many times to count. We have carried the pain of countless life disappointments. And you could insert your own painful experience here, whatever that is for you. So in some way or the other, life has left many of us with scars. But most of the times, we never realize that every life battle that we live to walk away from, that it leaves us stronger, it leaves us wiser and more efficient in living our lives. The wisdom you have in your life today, right now, is because of your life battles and your wounds. And that does not make you a victim or a loser. And it's unfortunate that many people believe this, but that is wrong. Actually, it really makes you a winner. It just depends on which side of the coin that you focus on. So regardless of what you've experienced in your life and the scars that you may carry around, I want you to think about this for a moment. There are countless people all over the world right now that are facing some of the exact same issues and challenges that you have already passed through. Remember those wounds? If you open your mind, you will realize that there is much wisdom and strength in your pain. You, my friend, yes, you have acquired the wisdom from those painful experiences, and life has taught you the things to avoid. Life has taught you the people that do not have your best interests at heart. It has taught you 2 things in your wounds and your pains. One, it has taught you what to never do again. And the next is, it has taught you how to work through your mistakes and your messes to get to the other side. And I don't care if you had to cry and to crawl through your pain, but the truth is that you made it through right where you are. So if you look at the place where you are right now, you are definitely better today than you were yesterday. And believe me, this is what really counts in living a winning life. So instead of reliving the wounds of your past, I want you to take a new perspective. Focus on the wisdom that you've learned from your past, from your pain, from your mistakes, and use your experiences, your knowledge, your abilities to help someone who is struggling right now to make it to the other side where you already are at. If you live life from this simple perspective, I guarantee that you will indeed live a better, fulfilled, focused, and a happy life. So let me leave you with these keys for building a better life. Number one, continue to say yes to life. Henry James said, "Do not be afraid of life. Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create that fact." Saying yes to life allows wonderful blessings to come to you. Say yes to opportunities and to success. Say yes to a life that you live by your standards. Say yes to making your own decisions and not seeking approval of others. Say yes to a fulfilling and a rewarding career. Say yes to a relationship that energizes, that supports, and that stimulates you. Say yes to a promising future. Say yes to living without guilt, without resentment, without regrets. Say yes to spending more time on improving yourself. Say yes to living an authentic life. Say yes to taking a chance and freeing yourself from fear. Say yes to happiness and achievements. Say yes to a well lived life. Now, we've said yes many times. Just say yes. Here's the second thing. Number two is learn to love yourself and others unconditionally. The Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 13 and 3 and 5, he said, "Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it doesn't boast, it is not proud, it is not rude. Love is not self seeking. Love is not easily angered. Love keeps no records of wrong." When was the last time you loved without hesitation or caution, without holding love as a means of control? Because doing that only leads to distrust and resentment. Loving unconditionally means loving without judgment. So free yourself from unrealistic expectations and accept the person you love for who they are. Don't expect your needs and your wants to be fulfilled by someone else. Allow those you love to express themselves without fear of rejection. Do not punish yourself or your loved ones for past mistakes. People use the word love very lousy and they use it very loosely, but do not stop to think of the implications of using that word. Take the time to be responsible in how you show love and allow yourself to love and to be loved. Number three, don't be afraid of taking risks. Honest Nin said, "There came a time when the risk to remain tight in the bud was more painful than the risk it took to bloom." You see, everything in life involves a risk. Are you allowing fear of rejection and failure to dictate your life? Because fear inhibits success. Take chances and free yourself from limiting beliefs. Taking risks empower you to change and to charge your life. Be curious about life. Experiment. Try some new things. Go different places. Set goals for yourself and take action. Step out of what is safe, what is comfortable, and what is familiar to you. Examine what feelings emerge when you are thinking about taking a risk and ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Concealing yourself in a safe container, it actually prevents you from exploring other possibilities. Embrace the unknown and anticipate success. You will never really know the outcome if you don't take the risk. Number four, make life really count. Annie Dillard said, "How we spend our days is, of course, how we spend our lives." You can focus on your past, which you do not have control over, or you can focus on your legacy, which is connected to your future. The question is, how do you really want to be remembered? The life that you live defines who you are and the choices that you make, and it will determine what impact you will have on the lives of others around you. Never underestimate the power of your words and your actions. You are uniquely created to make a contribution to the world. It is your right and it is your obligation to make your mark in this world. So surround yourself with people who are supportive, people who are positive, and people who are encouraging. Show appreciation and gratitude to those around you. If you have a message to share, then share it with the world. Because staying small and thinking small will not get you where you need to be in life. Starting today, have a new perspective on life. Start a new chapter in your life. So, in the next upcoming episode, we will talk about the 4-phase sock principle for achieving anything you want in life. And no, we won't be talking about socks you put your feet in. So, stay tuned for the next episode.
Well, I hope that you've enjoyed this inspirational session and that it added value to you. If this episode has been a blessing to you and you want to download it, share it to bless your friends, or grab the other free resources we have available for you, visit us at purposeunleashed.com/principles podcast and have a great day.